Happy but shy. What are you, Fluttershy? Okay, I'm not a fan of the pony thing anymore, so that didn't really quite work. If it was 2013, that might be a little bit better. Hey there guys, my name is Blake, also known as The Nerd, and welcome back to another episode of Pokémon SoulSilver. Last time, we did the Safari Zone, but that I mean we only ever showed off one half of the thing you can do, in which you can catch Pokemon. We've yet to show off the second thing, but I did briefly talk about it, since we might be back there once in a while, or many times rather. So in this episode, we're gonna head, I almost said west, east of Ecruteak City, but not before heading into the Pokemon Mart here, since I do actually want to grab a couple specific things. First off, I want to grab at least, I want to say 5 net balls. 5 is pretty good. And how are we on super potions? I think we're okay on super potions, but let me double check to make sure. 15. I could get hyper potions now, but honestly, ooh, I can also get ultra balls if I wanted to. You know what? Just in case those legendaries show up, I might as well get some. Oh no, that's gonna leave me with 1,000 Pokédollars if I do that. If I buy 10 of these, I might as well just buy like 5. I want to be sparing of my. No, wait, what am I doing? I have the nugget. I don't need to be sparing about my money. I have a freaking nugget. Never mind about that. Also, might want to get rid of this energy root, since I don't see myself using any energy root whatsoever. I also have a pearl. I'll go ahead and sell that. Thank goodness I actually discovered I got a lot nugget from the last episode, so that makes up for the amount that I have. I don't need any of the other things right now, so we're good on that terms. So I can check the map. Okay, looks like there are no Pokemon nearby yet. I have a feeling though, as soon as we head out this episode to here, there might be one of the legendary beasts already. If that's the case, I'm super glad I have Quick Balls and I have Ultra Balls. Is that the case? No! That Entei is really, really far ahead. So, there is 2 options you could go to get over here. You could have gone into Mount Mortar, which is the cavern area. You could also, if you have the HM for Surf, actually, that would be probably the only way to get over there is if you didn't have the Surf HM, was to go through that little cave whenever you had to get over there. Man, that Entei is not a fan of staying in the exact same spot I am. I should have bought more super repels, but I'm not really worried. I guess I'll go through the cave way, the Mount Mortar way first. Actually, the Surf way is a little bit shorter, but just for navigation purposes, you can actually go to the cave, and I don't think this requires Surf in any shape or form, if I remember. So you're free to go in here whenever you want. And oh, wait a second, it might actually require Surf, or is this just for TM? Oh, it's for an Ether. I forgot. Maybe not so much you need Surf, or you don't need Surf, but maybe you do need it. I don't quite remember exactly how Mount Mortar do. Wait. Maybe around here. Yes, because if you actually just head over this way, that takes you to the other side. Thus, you don't need the Surf HM in order for you to make it through. But I am going to use the Surf way because it is not only a lot shorter, but also I could have gone through here to grind on some drainers and whatnot, and I probably should have done that. But if you come over here anyways, you get yourself another opportunity to find Suicune, as well as a super potion. And we don't have cut. Be right back. Okay, I am back on Route 42. I actually bought some super repels, as well as got our cut / rock smash / basically our slave that isn't fly. And or surf and waterfall, but that's not really necessary. Because we head over here, we use cut to cut down this tree, and we'll be able to have another encounter with Suicune, who is right over here. And he pushes us aside. And how did you get over here? You're not gonna battle us again, are you? Suicune, how brave it is. How refreshing it is. How beautiful it is. And how quickly it moves. Blake, You seem to be around here where Suicune would appear. Well, that's okay. My desire to search for Suicune is far beyond yours. My grandpa was quite into myths. I've heard so many stories about Suicune from him. Suicune. I won't stop following you until I found you out once after. You'll hear me? Or you hear me, rather? My English is not good. Perfect timing, repulse effect wore off. Because you can also get some apricorns. 3 apricorn trees in here. The same, I believe, in gold, silver, and crystal. There's a yellow apricorn, a green apricorn, and a blue apricorn. Hey, it's like they're teaching kids how to mix colors. Pure genius placements of apricorns, because clearly kids don't know how to mix blue and yellow to make green. Oh no, it's pink! Never mind, forget what I said. It's not blue, it's pink. I'm colorblind, but I'm not that colorblind. Actually, fun fact, I don't think I actually mentioned this, but I think it's been a year since I actually last got my chroma glasses, because even though I'm not particularly, like, 100% colorblind, there are still some colors I can't really see. Like, I can't see, like, vivid pinks or blues or greens or anything like that, so there's some tough luck with that. Oh, I think also this is a special area of this cave right here, so I might as well go in and just show you guys real quickly what the gist of all this is about. We can't do anything, unfortunately, with anything, but there's a bottom floor here, and this actually, surprise, requires surf in order to navigate. So, since I grinded everyone up to level 30, so that way we don't run into any wild Pokemon, this would be a perfect time to kind of explore everything that is available to us in this area, including a full restore right off the bat. That is really good. Especially if I get really unlucky again with anything like burns or paralysis after like Thunderbolt of Flamethrower. Good gosh, what happened last episode? Now, is there a hidden item in here? Any hidden items in here at all? I might actually turn this on. Doesn't look like it. So let's keep going. Now, if I recall, I think there's also a way you can get a special Pokemon in here. Not like an event distributed Pokemon, but like... Or is that in the upper hand? I think it's actually in the upper hand. Hyper Potion right there. Very useful. Let's keep surfing. I believe there's something on the right side, so I want to grab that as well. Let me double check and make sure that I can easily reach it. Yes, I can. Repels effect wore off, of course, as soon as I want to get it. Absolutely happens every single time, and like the worst times. Max Ether, again, not really too upset that it wore off as soon as I got the item. It was a TM. I would have been up in arms with these super repels, because even though I can't upgrade now with my batches to max repels, which activates in 250 steps, I don't want to do that because it's just 50 more steps for really too expensive prices. So it's not really my thing. Anything for coming up here though? I know there's a strength boulder, but I'm gonna save that for last. Since okay, this might be worth a TM. Oh, Carlos, never mind. Who actually needs that? Because I could give it to Reynolds, and I could give it... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give it to Afterburner. Because with that speed boost, it could definitely help with the speed, especially outspeeding a lot of Pokemon. Kind of seems like a pointless one, considering the fact that Reynolds or Vulcan could use it a little bit more, but I'm all about that speed when it comes to Yamayo. That's why what I do. I mean, that's why what I do. You know what I mean. Anyways, now we have that strength boulder. I don't think there's anything around here, maybe? Let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. Just a ledge. That's what I thought. Okay, so last thing I want to do is I want to head over here with the strength. It's a very good idea to start the center anyways, just because you get some very useful items for later on in your journey. So it's always a good idea to check this area. I highly recommend you do so because, once again, hidden items, or not hidden items, items available that are super useful for healing purposes. Anyways, let's strength this boulder over here, and if I recall, it's either more stairs... Oh! Okay, I think I got it now. That's for when you want to exit this area. I think when you go through the waterfall or through like the one of the bottom floors and whatnot. Okay, so I should have just immediately went over here then. It's all a learning experience. I haven't been here in a while. You live in... Oh, there's an item there, you son of a gun. Well, looks like I gotta go back around in order to get this. At least the good news is I'm not running into any wild Pokemon because I believe on the lower floors, you can actually get some decently high-leveled Pokemon that might be worth your grinding purposes. Like, I think Golbats are in here both in the cave area as well as in the water. PP up. I might as well use that on Vulcan's Fire Blast. The last time I used it was on the Headbutt, just for friendship. But I'm not going to give it the Fire Blast since I'm going to be relying on Fire Blast as well. Plus, it'd be nice to have 6 PP instead of 5, since that's probably going to be Vulcan's main purpose of attacking. And so I'd rather that not miss out of 5 times, and at least have a one shot of actually hitting. So, gosh dang, good thing I bought repels, because if I'd stayed with the 6 repels I had, we would have been running into wild Pokemon after wild Pokemon galore. So, we're done here. We have no reasons to come back here other than maybe some surfing areas, which we don't really need. So let's exit out and let's actually head back towards the route of Route 42. Now, are the legendary beasts anywhere nearby? No, okay, that's what I thought. Exactly what I thought. So, let's go ahead and surf. Let's do our surfing thing, shall we? And let's make it back over to where we last were, had we not decided to go through the cave-in routes and whatnot. You can battle that guy, totally optional, but if you just surf to the backside, you will actually not be able to encounter him. Speaking of, I don't want to encounter any of these trainers right now since I'm pretty good on experience. But we have now made it to Mahogany Town. And the trainer... Okay, that's what I thought. If you were to come here earlier, this guy would have actually blocked you. Have you seen this guy with the black cape? He's been going back and forth between here and the Lake of Rage, saying strange radio waves are being transmitted. Who is he, I wonder? Could it be Batman? I bet it's Batman. Now, I am curious about something no, neither of them are there. Which, again, I'm not complaining about because I don't intend to do it right away. Oh, I was about to say, if either of those were actually there right now, I probably would have been... concerned. But it doesn't look like they show up here at least. So, let's take a small tour of the town, shall we? Since there's only a few buildings, including the gym, the Pokemon Center, these 2 buildings over here, a fake radio tree. Man, way to make it obvious. Actually, it kind of looks like a pine tree with a crown, now that I think about it. You also have these guys right over here, which I believe they sell medical stuff, if I recall. Let's see. No, he sells tiny mushrooms, Pokeballs, and potions. You, sir, are such a freaking cheapskate. We could buy Ultra Balls now, and yet you're selling us Pokeballs and all this jazz? Like, come on now. Be wise. What's the house over? I think that one also... It doesn't sell items necessarily, but it's there. I heard Red Gyarados appear at the Lake of Rage. That's odd. Since even ordinary Gyarados are rare like that. Okay. And my top radio show, I'd say Pokemon Music. Oh, speaking of, I wonder if that Code show is on now. I don't think it is, but let's give it a whirl. Oh, wait, hold on. What's this? Oh, there is actually a weird radio transmission. For the most part, I've been having my audio down, so now I'm actually listening to it, and it feels weird. Try leaving, and this guy will just come over here and like, "Hiya, kid! I see you're new to Mahogany Town. Since you're new, you should try a yummy Rage candy bar. Right now, it can be yours for just 300 Poké-Dollars. Want one?" I mean, my mommy told me never to trust any strangers, but since you're handing me candy, I guess I must comply. That's funny. Every Walmart I go to has these kinds of people. There's either the people that kind of like, it's like, hey, do you want to help donate to the poor military people? Which, I'm not saying they sound fake, but obviously they don't have a lot of enthusiasm. And then there's that guy who's like in this fancy like Navy sailor-like suit that kind of encourages people to do that. And then there are like the Girl Scouts. And let me tell you, out of all the people I trust, is the Girl Scouts. And I think you should do the same thing. Like, only trust the Girl Scouts because in exchange for helping them out, you get food. That sounds mean to the other ones, but like, you don't know whether people are like those kind of people that are not Girl Scouts. You don't know whether they're scamming you or whatnot. So always be careful about those people unless they're like an official Girl Scout uniforms and you ask them, hey, are you officially part of Girl Scouts? If they say yes, buy some cookies because they're good, man. They're freaking good. So that's really all in terms of this area. So we can actually move on to, I did not want to do that. Now, it looks like none of them are there, but I guess for the purpose of coming over here and maybe seeing if they're there or whatnot. No, looks like they really went far away. They must hate the radio signals. I can't blame them. I wouldn't like the radio signals either. But I do want to lure them at least. Somewhere around here, maybe. I doubt it'll work, but we can try at least. Nope. I really need a... Seriously, every time I say I'm gonna stop doing this, I end up keep doing it anyways for no particular reason. With that, I don't want to end it off though. So we'll go into the Pokemon Center. I don't think we need to heal, but at the same time, I don't want to do what we're going to do for the next time, since that itself is going to be a doozy. I stop my Pokemon from evolving early to make them learn certain moves before I let them evolve. Pokemon do become strong when they evolve. They also learn moves more slowly. What she's saying is true. There are some Pokemon that don't learn any moves at all. Ergo, Raichu, Nidoking, and I think that's it. On my team, at least. So, if you don't, some Pokemon will be able to learn moves earlier, so if you're trying to get certain moves at early levels, make sure you don't evolve them. That's always a good piece of advice. Okay, I swear one of these... Okay, wow, they are really just taking the long scenery towards one of these routes. It's actually kind of hilarious how they're doing. Like, they're close together and they're near my hometown. Gosh dang it, I could actually fly just to scramble it, but I don't have anyone with fly. Well then, that's a real shame. I guess I could go back into the cave and at least fight some trainers. Or actually, you might work, because I forgot you actually don't notice me. And I guess I could go over some of the wild Pokemon in this area. I don't recall a lot of the wild Pokemon in this area, since it is just a little tiny area that a lot of people just skip by anyways. By the way, we're over-leveled. We're not going to get a lot of experience. This Diglet's going to go down easily. Oh yeah, also, speaking of Diglett, I actually found out that in that little area, right before the Safari Zone, that little grass patch, sometimes you can actually find Diglett in there. Which is quite interesting, considering the fact that Diglett was not available early on in the game in Gold, Silver, and Crystal. They were available way later in the same area as in Red, Blue, and Yellow. I found that interesting. I never knew that, but while I was grinding these guys to level 30, I encountered a Diglett. That is actually really cool. Oh my gosh, speaking of, I gotta actually... One more serve, and then I think I gotta take you out, because you're gonna experience quick, and I presumably don't like that at all. Let's see, you go down. Yes, you do. Perfect. 4 times damage coming into the favor. You are seriously growing to level 31, and that kind of scares me. Alrighty, so I guess I'll switch over to a different Pokemon. We'll go into Afterburner. I feel honestly good with Afterburner, since we can see what Pokemon are available in here. I know, like I mentioned before, in the nighttime Hoot's Noctowls, but don't quite remember... Oh, Zubat's in here. Now, I don't think... No, I'm thinking of the trainer above us. For the longest time, I always thought Nidorina and Nidorino were available in this area because that trainer had it, but that trainer just has a Nidorina and a Nidorino right next to the cavern area. So, that's never the case, so I'm seeing nothing but Zubats. And that is kind of concerning me. I'm not gonna lie. So anything else? Or is there just going to be Zubats? Wow, we've gone through a Weedle-infested forest, now a Zubat-infested route. Are Zubats this common in the area? Whoa, what do you want? This wall, did you know today? Oh, right, the bug catching stuff. AKA the stuff I don't do since we're not near that area and I could go back there, but I don't want to be switching Pokemon to fly over to a park in order for me to get stuff there. I don't know. I just don't know. But that is that area in a nutshell. It's just a small patch of grass. This area might honestly be one of the better areas, just in case you want to look for Raikou or Entei if you haven't caught those already. But with that, I think that's all I want to do for this episode. I know, not really the most exciting episode. I guess you guys can see the glitch again. if you guys so desire. Let's see if I actually did it correctly. I think I did. No, he is right up there. I think now it's actually worked. I did show this off a little bit. No, I didn't. What? Maybe he's only in some specific route. No, that didn't quite work. But I did show it up kind of in the last episode, where if you time it to where they're standing on the ledge, they will just fly up. I believe it's only in the area or the route before Olivine City. It doesn't really work with any of the other ones, unfortunately, so if you're looking to do it in every other area, good luck trying to, because it's very tough to do it in some of the areas. I just remember doing it, and I think I just got lucky with some of the things, but nope, it doesn't work. Okay, so that's what I thought. It's quite unfortunate, but you get the gist of it. So we explored Mahogany Town, we did a couple battles, we got plenty of items for us to take care of ourselves for the time being, since I don't need to worry about healing items all that much now. We've gotten some pretty good ones, actually. Still got plenty of super potions and hyper potions and whatnot, so we don't need to worry about healing items for quite a while, which is good. And we made it to Mahogany Town. I'd say that's a pretty good place to leave it off. I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely comfortable being in this small little town with this radio tree that looks like a crown. Next time on Pokemon SoulSilver, since we've explored everything in Mahogany Town, how's about we head on over to the Lake of Rage just up ahead. If there's any episodes you missed, whether from the past or from the future, make sure you check them in the playlist down in the description below, in the top right corner, or the upcoming end slate. With all that being said though, my name is Blake, also known as the Nerd, and Afterburner just scaled for that item. Get it? Do I need to explain my puns? I clearly don't. But until we meet again, do remember to take care.